Jownazz. What's up, brother? Hey, yo, on the way down here, I noticed that there's a lot of businesses closed.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You know what I noticed? Hey, y'all, fun is dangerous. You know? What I noticed is a lot of the Rite Aids and a lot of the Rite Aids and Walgreens is closed down all through the city, bro. Like a lot down here in this areas.
All throughout the
like
city.
South Philly, certain ones in South Philly, certain ones in West Philly, certain ones in North Philly. I noticed a lot of them are shut down.
Do you have an idea what that's about? Or any?
I think it's more so. Because a lot of people, you know, got addiction and they slide in them stores and they, you know, they bag up and they run out and, you know, to get their fix. You feel me?
Damn. So that's putting them like into bankruptcy or something, right? And
they're forcing them to go into bankruptcy.
But it's not just like one on one corner. It seems to be happening like.
It don't matter. And like you can say like a 10-block radius everywhere there's one located at. Most of the drinks be shut down. And other businesses around it be shut down.
Okay.
You know, McDonald's and all those are still open. You got a lot of McDonald's and everything still open, but
so
it's amazing. A lot of the fast food joints be open, but spots that we really need, they don't exist. You catch a couple. Look.
What's
you catch a couple gas stations? They still functioning. They might do a little work to the, you know, the pumps and do a little extra work to the building around the size of the building and all that. But other than that, that's all we really got right now is gas stations and, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking that
these food chain joints. That's it.
The fast food place. Well, you just mentioned like these people going in there and stealing and stuff like that, and you know that might be what's putting them out of business and all. You can't really do that to a fast food joint. You know, it's a little harder. I mean, I guess you could, but it brings me to like the cost of living and how the cost of living is a lot higher.
Cost of living is, you know what I mean?
So that's like making people.
That's our body right now. A lot of people not really getting to it. You know what I mean? How they once was getting to it at one point in time. So
yeah, it seems like nothing has the value that it once did. You know?
No. Everything is way more expensive and they made them cheaper products. You're not getting your money's worth, you know what I mean? The money ain't, you know, currency ain't got no value anymore either, you know?
Plus, they want you to buy.
Remember you used to go to the store with like a 20 and you in there buying everything.
Everything.
You and your little homies or whoever you went in there with, you know what I mean? Your grandma, your mom, somebody seen you in the store with a 20. You know, where my change at?
20.
Ain't no change, none of that anymore. You know what I mean? You send a kid, you get a kid a $5 bill, look at you like, what's this?
Yeah.
You know?
It's for one
Get
soda.
a kid at least a dub now because soda $3. You feel me?
Plus the tax and all that.
Corner store sandwich is $10 right now. You heard?
Yeah.
So,
you get a sandwich and a soda, you're up to a dub. That's insane. I also noticed that most people nowadays they don't really be doing the stuff that we used to do when we were younger, like interacting with people, like having block parties or even like with their family, like
Pollyannas and none of that. No, we ain't got none of that going on.
Yeah, the holiday, like even holiday get-togethers and stuff. Like
holidays is dry now.
And what makes you say that? Why do you think that happened?
A lot of things shut down during holidays. You feel me?
A lot of things shut down.
A lot of stores that be open during holidays.
So people just don't be having parties as much anymore, right? Just period.
It's a lot of bad energy out here. Right?
I was going to say that.
I mean, it's a lot of bad energy.
Plus the cost of living and everything, all that.
Just finances, financial situations, getting the best of people sometimes. You know what I mean? Some people.
It's not as easy to have 20, 30 people over no more.
No. Then you got to watch people that come over because you don't know what type of time they are.
Yeah, how about that?
You might get had. You might get robbed. You might invite the wrong people over here. So.
Yeah. When we were kids, people weren't doing that, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe
that's the difference. You were kids. When you're a kid, you're innocent. You ain't got none of the nonsense on your mind like that. Like our generation has allow our children to grow up and do what they do, and it's different.
Yeah, because
Everybody
I
got
wasn't
their
even
own
thinking like
facts.
that.
Everybody got their own, you know what I mean? Their own mindset, their own motives. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
People go through mood swings.
big mood swings. I've been hearing like a lot of people speaking about how tired they are. Like
Yeah,
everyone's
it's
talking about how
something in the
tired.
air, you know what I mean? Everybody
Oh.
sneezing, got, you know what I mean? Sinuses, and you know what I mean? Got the pollen, you know what I mean?
Yo, I've definitely been more congested than ever in the past couple years. I could definitely say that, attest to that.
I can dig it. I can dig it.
You know, speaking of that, like, cause I'll park up at my house. I'll come out the
You
next.
said what now?
I'll park up like at my house, right? And I'll come out the next morning, and I feel like
You said what now?
you can't hear me. I feel like when I come out,
Okay.
I'd be seeing like gunk on
I
my.
appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, bro. I feel like there's gunk on my car and other people's cars that are out there. And I'm like, what's in the air that's making this happen?
Yeah.
And then I start thinking about how I've been more congested. So you really think there's something in the air too? Because I've been thinking that.
Something in the air. There's something in the water. You know what I mean? Something in the food.
They've been warning us about the water too.
Something in the air. Something in the water.
And the
Something in
food
the
is not right. You're right. And we're paying double. Oh, God.
Man, listen, man. You know?
That's crazy. So, I've been hearing people, this might be a little random, but I've been hearing people say that the sun has gotten a lot hotter since
Yeah, I'm hot right now. You know?
even just like from 5 years ago. It's hot out right now, but you think it's like actually like considerably hotter than it used to be?
Think about it. You know what I mean? When we was kids, we was warned to not play in the sun so much. You know what I mean? We didn't have a heat stroke, but now this is different. This is beyond different, bro. Oh, get them a view of the graveyard. You know what I mean? Let them know we down here in West Philly, Lancaster Ave, by 48th Street. You heard that?
Yes, sir.
Down here, you know what I mean? Let them know. Let them know.
I was showing this in the beginning a little. I don't know if you caught me. But yeah, we're right down here in West Philly.
All right, what else you got for the people?
For the people. I noticed that a lot of people be a lot more communicative, and or however you want to word it, they communicate a lot more online. You run into people out in real life and they're not even looking you in your eye. You try to say hi, they're not responding. Like what's up with that?
That's facts, bro. Listen, I done had more interactions with people online, bro.
Yeah, see?
Than ever. It's at its highest, you know what I mean? Like,
And you don't even really be having those social media platforms.
no, I don't, but, you know, I got my little, you know what I mean, little sites and connections where I interact with people when I go in there and entertain people when I, you know what I mean, I like to laugh and joke and, you know.
But you come out here and do that out here as well.
I'm trying to, you know. I don't think the people care, you know. I don't think the people care. I mean, I try every day to come out here and, you know what I mean, get the people some, bless the people with some content. And,
Well, even if it's not content, like I feel like you still come out and talk to people, like you're,
yeah,
you know.
I do. I like to come out and interact with people, but you know, you gotta be careful because everybody, you mean, you got people that's
He tried to hit you. He tried to hit you.
They ain't bit the horn, nothing.
Nothing.
You got people that like that shit right there. You know what I mean? You could have hit the horn. They ain't was tweaking.
Yeah, something.
They ain't was
Give us a
tweaking.
little heads up.
Oh, maybe we wasn't supposed to be there that long. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe. I guess.
That was like his warning. You ain't from around here. Get up out of this joint.
Oh man. So why do you think that is? Like, why do you think it's just their comfortability of being behind a screen, or like, or do you think people are
just weird, bro.
more nervous
No,
now?
People just
Or
weird. People just weird. It's a lot that's taking place too. Like you got a lot of situations that take place. You don't know who you're around. You don't know. I mean, you don't know who interacting with you. So you got to be cautious too. You know, you do got to be cautious, but like damn.
So in reality, it really is
Well, don't look like a scene from a
not
carnival.
as safe. I was just about to say it does look like a
It
carnival,
look
bro.
like a scene from a carnival over there. Real talk.
It's like a Yeah, like a couple. A couple rides. No,
it used to be a corner road. They got robbed or something. You know?
See,
They unplugged
just
the
like Rite Aid.
Yeah, like Rite Aid. You know what I mean?
No, that does look like some rides, though. I'm not even going to front. Like, it really does. Where were you over? Marion Avenue?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember we always got to be near a park somewhere or something. You know what I mean? Try to give people a different view. Y'all probably forget, some people probably forgot all, but it's probably somebody's stomping ground. Somebody used to live down here or something. So we like to bring light to the areas and neighborhoods or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a good point. What do you think is going on with these food industries? I mean, I know you already said something about food and how that's been weird lately.
There's metals in the food. You know?
Metals?
Metals in the food, you know what I mean? Metals in the water.
So we really don't.
That's why we like walking Wi-Fi. You know what I mean?
Walking Wi-Fi.
We like walking Wi-Fi. You feel me? Yeah.
Hey yo, that's crazy though.
Like robots.
We really don't know what we're eating though. Like it really is scary, especially down here. I'm not even going.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Like
sir. Yes, sir.
going to like Checkers or somewhere. Like I don't know what I'm getting.
Don't.
Oh
Me
man.
personally, you know, I do Checkers. I deal with Checkers from time to time. I think that's one of the safest places to eat fast food from. None of it's good, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's more safer to deal with. Like,
I mean,
you follow me?
yeah, I'm right with you.
You follow me?
But no, the reason I said that is because I believe that these places don't even taste the same.
It's a little park. It's a nice little park right here too.
Yeah, I don't know what is that, a school?
You probably would have been able to record over this drawing a couple times. You know what I mean? It's a nice little park.
Yeah, I know you like it because there ain't nobody in there.
Yeah, I like my peace and quiet.
I mean, I'm thinking about the food, how it's not the same. It just took me to gas.
Yeah.
Like the gas isn't even the same.
Gas is not. Gas is watered down, but the gas is destroying the cars because it's
Really?
not the same ethanol or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? It's not the same.
Same percentage.
Yeah, it's not what it was. Like when you think about it, certain A pluses they got 87, 89, 93. And they got something else. Some of them, not all of them. It's like 4 different grades of gas you can get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So how are we able to split 4 gas? You feel me?
I never even thought
Think
of
about
that.
that. I mean, you feel?
Because I'm used to there being 3. So even if when there was 3, you think are they more watered down too? Is that how they work?
You know what?
I don't know how that works.
My apologies, but I don't care. My apologies, but I meant to do this on purpose. But I'm thinking about getting something to eat. We might have to invite people and us grabbing something to eat. We sit down and talk about it. But what's the next question?
Bet.
Well,
I'm wondering, do you know if the three different kinds of gas that you could get, right? Unleaded, leaded, what's the other, premium, I think, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Is that all that's different between them? Is this watered down more? Do you know?
Yeah, one's watered down.
That's all that it is?
Yeah.
That's the difference?
It is, yeah.
Damn.
And if anybody feels anything different, get in the comments and let us know how you feel. Express your opinion.
So that's why these cars aren't lasting as long as they used to. But they're also not built the same.
No.
They're not built to last because they want us to come back and keep buying.
And then you shift over to the electric. You know, the electric, you don't keep up with your battery. You don't keep up with your battery, you know, you bought that. You know what? Like, share, comment. You know?